Hey guys, my name is Catherine. I'm 21 years old, I live in Chicago, and this is my first YouTube video, so yay! Basically, I saw a lot of people making fiber arts videos that I was like super inspired by, so I decided to start a channel just to have another hobby. Fiber arts is like my main hobby, but I also love like editing videos and like producing that kind of stuff, so I thought that could be really cool. Today I just wanted to do a little stash tour slash stash reorganization plus my like knitting plans for this year. I'm trying to get all that sorted out, and I am realizing like I just hauled like a bunch of yarn and like I'm done. So now it's the time to plan. So I thought first I could go through, show you some of my sweater quantities of yarn and which sweaters I'm planning on making with that, and then after that go into organizing my bits and bobs and like stuff I've gotten from the thrift store and kind of figure out what I want to do with that. One of my goals this year is to get more creative with knitting and start kind of doing more freehand stuff, which I feel like is perfect for like these little types of balls of yarn. I'm planning on organizing it by weight and then kind of seeing like what color combinations stick out to me and whatnot. But first, I wanted to show you my sweater quantities of yarn that I have obtained recently and what I'm planning on making with that. I basically have a bunch of sweater quantities of yarn because I'm graduating college this year. Next year, hopefully, I will be starting a more mature full-time job. Right now, I've only been working part-time jobs, obviously, being a student. I don't think I can wear stuff like this anymore come next year to my job. So I would love to have like a bunch of sweaters to choose from that I've knitted rather than buy sweaters. The first sweater quantity of yarn that I have is the Venezia worsted. Most of these yarns I get secondhand for like pretty good prices. This one I got from Facebook Marketplace. It's in the colorway Chocolate Cupcake. It's 70% merino wool and 30% silk. With this yarn, I am planning on making the Amy sweater. I already made my swatch, but I haven't blocked it yet, so we are yet to see if it will work. So yeah, this is my plan for that, the Amy sweater. Hopefully that'll work out. I did want to do green, but I couldn't find that secondhand. But my second choice was brown, so I'm really excited about the brown, and I love how it's like a warm tone. I'm trying to figure out what colors I look best in. I feel like warm tones I think are the best for me because of my hair and whatever. Next, I have like 8 skeins of this like plucky knitter cozy DK in the color Wanderlust. It's like this really nice kind of, I don't know if it's heathered or I don't even know, heathered, and it's superwash merino, 90% superwash merino, 10% baby camel. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm planning on making a cardigan with this. I don't know exactly which cardigan yet. I really wanted to make the cardigan number 9 by My Favorite Thing. I think it's by My Favorite Things to Wear, I'm not sure. But I really wanted to make the cardigan number 9, but I don't have an Aran weight yarn, so I think I'm either going to make the Eva cardigan by Petite Knit or her other cardigan. I forget what it's called. The Oslo. Maybe it's the Oslo cardigan. I don't know. But I'll put it here with no stripes. I just really like drop shoulder stuff, so that would be ideal. But yeah, there's that. Pretty. Oh, and this is my swatch for that. Ta-da! Also have yet to block that. I'm just gonna block all my swatches at once. Next concrete plans I have are, I have Ella Ray Eco Tweed in the color Carnelian. It is 75% merino and 25% polyamide, so I think that's like the tweediness of it, but it doesn't like really look that tweedy to me. I also have this Sandus Garnton silk mohair that I got from Ravelry. I bought it from this lady on Ravelry, so shout out to her. And I'm planning on putting those together to make the tulip loop sweater. I'm a little concerned about it because I haven't made many cable projects. I made her other sweater, the Brady loop, and I loved it. I'm still like a pretty beginner when it comes to like those type of techniques. My current plan is to just try it out. I mean, The only reason I'm saying this is because people said that it was a little hard to interpret. I think it will be okay. I think I'll figure it out. But I just love the way that sweater looks, and I loved it in the pink. It's just like such a spring vibe, which is what I'm trying to kind of do here. Next sweater quantity of yarn that I have, the last one I bought recently, is this Reborn Soul Wool Recycled by Kremke Yarns. Pretty sure this is worsted weight. And it's recycled, so it says this hand knitting yarn has been made with the utmost care and love from 100% post-garment recycled textiles. So that's really cool. I always love like recycled type stuff. I have like unraveled sweaters from the thrift store before. I haven't been finding any good ones recently. So I just went with this, and it was really cheap. And I like the color. It's really pretty. White, kind of natural white, cream white. And with this I was planning on making the Moby sweater by Petite Knits, but I haven't made a swatch for that yet. So once I figure out how to make the swatch, then we will be more sure. But yeah, the last sweater quantity of yarn I have is this Barocco Bozzolo cotton. It's really pretty. It's cotton, 100% cotton. Probably will make a little sweater with this. I feel like I need more cotton and plant fiber sweaters just because I get kind of hot in wool, and normally when I'm indoors or at any type of job, I get really hot because I'm like moving around and stuff, especially with like childcare. Most of my jobs that I work are childcare. So I would love to have something more washable and breathable and just not as hot as wool, which is why I bought this. The last sweater, this isn't really like sweater quantity, but I have this Abandoned Whip, which is this cinema sweater by, I am so sorry I forgot who, but I will put her on the screen. It's like, I abandoned this in probably like August, and I think I just need to finish it. I think I just abandoned it because I was bored of it. It's just one color, and it's just like a simple raglan stockinette. I also think I just wasn't like loving the fit, and then I had to frog it a lot, and then I just got like overwhelmed with it, and I was just done with it. It's so close to being done. Like, I did the whole body and everything. It just needs to have sleeves and like some ribbing on the bottom, so I think I'll finish it. Focus, please. It was with the Lang Yarns Amira 100% cotton in the color 9330006. Other than that, oh, I forgot about this. Okay, this is the last sweater quantity I have. Farmer's Daughter Pishkin DK. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I got it on Facebook Marketplace for like an amazing price. So that's really lucky. I want to use this for a colorwork yoke sweater. I've never done colorwork. I really want to try it. It's time. So I think I'm going to do this yarn and then a lighter colored yarn for the yoke part, like a white or gray, or even like a light green. But I don't know if that would stick out enough. Most of my ideas are from Saskia & Co. She has really some that are really simple. I want to do something that's like not too hard. Sometimes I think if I go too hard, I will like never pick it up again, never want to do it again. And I really like this color. That's my plan with that. The other only plan I have is I have these 2 balls of yarn. I don't know what it is. Again, I'm sorry, I bought this like probably 2 years ago. I want to make this shawl. I forgot the name of it, so I'll put it on the screen. Tried to do it a couple years ago, but it was just like above my skill level, and it was too hard to do while I was watching TV or listening to something, which is how I like to knit. And I didn't think I would like making shawls or wearing shawls, but I recently made like a really wide scarf, and it's probably my most worn item. I like to have something I can kind of just throw on. Before I get into organizing my yarn, I just want to show you what I'm working on. It's just a pair of socks. It's the crunkled sock pattern. I'll put her on the screen. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this pattern. It's really cute little crunkly sock. And I just started the heel flap on the second one. So I'm really excited about these socks, and I'm excited to wear them. I just I absolutely love this yarn. Like, it's so pretty. And I'm really sorry, but I don't know what it is. If I find it, it's on my Ravelry. I will cue the time lapse of me organizing this monstrosity of yarn. During this reorganization, I will be watching Love is Blind season, I don't even know what season we're on now, season 8, whichever one just came out on Valentine's Day yesterday. It has been pretty good so far. I'm excited to see how everything unfolds, but I think I'm on the last episode, so hopefully the couples I want to get together will get together. Also, look at my cat. She literally looks so cute right now. Nothing. Okay, also, the organization has been completed. So here we have the lace weight yarns. It's just like a mix of mohair, and I have this like fizz stuff that I got like literally years ago. I'm thinking that when I make like a scrappy DK sweater with all the DK stuff I have, I can just like add in this mohair, get like a color bomb sweater. This is my fingering weight stuff. This stuff here, I'm seeing a pair of scrappy socks. I got a lot of stuff. I got this. I'm pretty sure this is wool, but I did get it from the thrift store. All these little bits. Just a pair of scrappy socks, maybe 2 pairs. So yeah. The rest of the fingering stuff I have is here. I think I'm seeing like a hat with this one and this one. Maybe a hat or like a little scarf. And then this is like a full skein of Zauberball, so I think maybe socks with that. And then I have like this green and this. I don't know if this would be like enough for a full top, but I know these are all like planty yarns, so yeah. And then I just have like this Madeline Tosh stuff my mom gave me. So maybe like this with like a mohair for a hat. I don't even know what to do with this. Maybe like a mixed weight sweater, scrappy sweater with some of my DK stuff, because that's kind of more of a, it's not so fingering that it's like tiny. Here's all my DK. This is like what makes up most of the stash of just scrappy stuff. So, I mean, with this stuff, I'm really just seeing like a scrappy sweater. I do have a lot of this gray, so maybe like a stripe, because I also have this gray, but I kind of wanted to see if I could use that for a vest. Maybe like stripes of the color with like the gray in between could be cool. Yeah, not many conclusions made with that. And then I just have like these 2 bulky yarns. So I'm thinking a hats with both of those. Gift hats or something. Erin stuff there. This worsted weight stuff. I think I honestly am just gonna make like a mixed weight super scrappy sweater with all this stuff. But this is what it's looking like, guys. It's just a bunch of random stuff and then like a few full skeins in here. I'm thinking just a crazy sweater. I have some inspiration from Pinterest that I am interested in. I'm fine with like a mixed weight funky sweater that I can just like throw on over a tank top or something in the summer, like with like a loose, really loose gauge. I'll just put some like ideas of Pinterest I had, because I have a lot of cool colors, and then I also have a lot of gray, so maybe something that incorporates gray and some color like stripes. Hi guys, this is me editing. I was thinking more about my scraps, and I already have a lot of sweaters that I'm planning on making. So I'm thinking more socks, like DK weight socks, because I need more socks. A lot of my socks have holes in them, or they are like just like years old. So, or more scrunchies. I love scrunchies, and I don't have like any scrunchies, but I think scrunchies are so cute, especially if it was like knit. I'm also thinking about more like funky hats. I love wearing a funky hat, like a cat hat or like an animal ears type hat, or maybe more like bandanas or headbands. I think some more smaller projects might be more realistic for stash busting. I do want to make a creative color sweater, but I'm more focused on making my sweaters that I have the sweater quantities of yarn for. So I will put inspiration up on the screen that I found on Pinterest. And let me know if you have any ideas, because clearly I need some help. I'm also thinking leg warmers could be cute. Leg warmers, scrunchies, just more accessories. I also really want to make the Sophie hood, so maybe like a scrappy Sophie hood could be cute. Purely because of the trend. Yes, purely because of the trend, I want to make the Sophie hood. Yeah, let me know if you have any ideas. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really excited to start making more and documenting my knitting. I just think that's a really fun way to do that. And I'm excited for this like new hobby. I will see you next time. Bye.